Here's a secret your English teachers may not have told you. Your tongue is getting in the way of your American English pronunciation. Those hours your teacher spent at the front of the classroom saying you make a T or a D
or an L
with the front of your tongue touching the top of your mouth. Those classes where your teachers told you to stick your tongue between your teeth for the TH sound. All of it was a waste of time. Okay, not really. Those actually are helpful tips, especially for making the sound in isolation when a word appears by itself. But let's be honest, we don't speak English one word at a time. We link words together. And the reality is that if we're constantly sending our tongue up here and then down again, then up again, then down again to pronounce some sounds, then this is going to have an impact. It's going to slow us down. It's going to cause us to sound less natural. For instance, take a look at the L sound. If you're constantly raising the front of your tongue high to make that L sound, that's going to work great for words like light or lap or list, where the L is at the start. However, once you get words where the L appears in the middle or at the end, things change. You want more of a dark L sound where the back of your tongue rises and the front of your tongue actually falls. Compare these. The first is going to have a normal light L sound, and then the second is going to have more of a dark L sound. Law, wall, leap, peel, lip, pill. Do you hear the difference between those L sounds when we're starting or ending a word? Do you think that's even tough? Think that's those TH sounds.
How are you making those THs, bud?
Well, if your tongue is in between your teeth, that's okay. But try saying a word like paths or that's that. It can be a little bit challenging if your tongue's stuck down here. So here's a new strategy. Have your tongue lightly touch your top front tooth in the back. Don't block air. Don't press too hard. You don't want to make a t or a d sound. You're trying to get a th. It's very light. Air should always be moving. Now let's try linking that th sound, that th, to an s. Let's see this in a word. It might make some more sense. Paths, paths, or myths, myths, or even the words that's that, that's that. Hopefully you'll find that just having your tongue up a little bit higher makes those transitions easier. Did you know that you can make a D sound like D, or a T sound like T, or an N sound like N, or an S sound like S, with the front of your tongue actually down here against your bottom front tooth? What will happen is that the tip of your tongue is going to go down, it's going to fall, but the mid front of your tongue, more like around this area of your tongue, will make the contact up here instead. Try saying these words with the tip of your tongue against your bottom front tooth. Noon, did, sister, his sister did, not even close, I was lucky. I said all of those phrases with the front of my tongue down. Can you? Look at it this way. You're saving a couple of milliseconds of time when you don't have to keep going up and down. Over longer sentences, over entire conversations, this is going to allow you to keep a more normal and a faster pace. It's also going to help keep things a little bit simpler and smoother with your sounds. Sometimes they may even completely disappear. To practice and see for yourself, say these phrases and try to hold that front of your tongue down against the bottom of your mouth the entire time. Hold, brown house, clean sheet, gone off. You may feel the back of your tongue go up and fall, but the front of your tongue doesn't need to make any contact with your teeth. Even for a famous R sound in American English, this can benefit from keeping that front of your tongue down. Here are some example words that you can use. Learn, dart, reel, wreck. Again, learn, dart, reel, wreck. Front of my tongue down the entire time. Let's take a look now at 3 practice sentences that have reductions and those rules that we just practiced, keeping the front of your tongue down as best you can. I learned how to surf. I learned how to surf. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, and the rest of your sentences you can find here.